everyone, I'm Kirsten. I'm here at the Carteret County Public Library in Beaufort, and I have another book talk for you. This one's another YA fantasy novel. It's also another fairy tale novel, and I know you're all very shocked, but I do love myself a good fairy tale. This book is based off of a Disney version of a fairy tale, though, so it's a little bit different, but it's A Whole New World by Liz Braswell. And she wrote several of these actually that are twisted versions of the Disney versions of fairy tales. And this one, as you might have guessed from the title, is about Aladdin and Jasmine. And so what sets these books apart is that there's a specific point in the story that is different, and it changes the course of the story because of that one little aspect that was changed, which I love it. It's almost like when you think about parallel universes and you're thinking, you know, what would have happened if I had made this choice instead of this choice? Well, these books cover that. They look at what would have happened if one tiny little detail had changed. So in this book, it starts out just like the film where Aladdin meets Jasmine. They're running through the city trying to escape the guards. He gets caught. He gets taken to the dungeon. We're all familiar with that. He gets taken to the Cave of Wonders to go get the lamp. While he's there, Abu takes something. It ends up starting to cave in on itself, and then he almost escapes, but the old man tricks him. And in the movie, the old man does not get the lamp. The old man, being Jafar, does not get the lamp. In this story, what would have happened if Jafar had gotten the lamp? So Aladdin still falls into the Cave of Wonders, but the lamp is with Jafar. So that means the genie is with Jafar. So what would have happened and what would have changed in the story if Aladdin never got the genie? I loved it. It was amazing. It was just so different, and it makes you wonder. You know, some of this I could see that happening if we changed that little aspect. This would have happened, and it would have caused this to happen, and there would have been a big thing. And how would they have defeated Jafar if now he's got the genie way earlier than he actually got the genie in the movie? Because we remember at some point in the movie he did get the genie. What would have happened? So I love this story. I thought it was great. I've read a couple of her other ones, and I think they're just amazing. She did one about Beauty and the Beast, which was Tale as Old as Time. That's my favorite. She did one about Ariel, Part of Your World. She did one about Aurora, Once Upon a Dream. I think they're great. Just the imagination of trying to figure out would just one tiny little detail, just one tiny little piece of it had changed, what would have changed in the course of the story. And having that vital moment changed the entire course of Aladdin and Jasmine's story. And trying to figure out, you know, Aladdin's now trapped in the Cave of Wonders. How is he going to get out? You know, because the genie got him out last time, so how's it gonna get out this time? What does Jasmine do now that Jafar's got the genie? What kind of wishes is Jafar gonna come up with? You know, what is he gonna do to the people of Agrabah when he's got the genie to give him whatever he wants? Well, within reason. We all remember the genie had limitations, so what are you going to do with that? I love it. I think it's amazing. We've got copies of this, and I highly recommend you read it. It's so good. If you like fairy tales, if you like fantasy, if you like the idea of parallel universes, because it mentions a few times in there where it's almost like Aladdin is aware that he's in a different universe. Like, thinking to himself, you know, if this was not how it was and it was actually this way, then this would have happened. So it's very self-aware. I love it. So I highly recommend you try it. Again, it's A Whole New World by Liz Braswell. We've got copies at the Carteret County Public Library. You can place them on hold. So I highly recommend you read it. It's really good. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.